It was a special day in the village. It was speech day, the day when all the animals got together to listen to each other giving speeches. Joshua the goat, as usual, gave a very long speech, all about the delights of hiking through the countryside. Hogwin Hare thought it was all going to be very boring. Hogwin knew where there was something much more interesting. In a big tent at the far end of the field was Geraldine Donkey's cake display. Hogwin looked longingly at Geraldine's cherry surprise, fruit boat, and fairy's delight. There were so many cherries on top that Hogwin thought that no one would miss one or two. But then 2 cherries turned into 3, and almost before he realized it, Hogwin had eaten the whole cake. Then Hogwin had a rather naughty idea. Maybe I could pretend that someone else had eaten the cake. Hogwin made sure that no one was around. Help! Help! Wolf! Wolf! Quick! A wolf is eating the cake! Don't worry! Leave this to me! Boris said to Deirdre, who was getting rather upset. I'll organize a search party. But no one could find any sign of the wolf. No good. We've lost the blighter. Still, well done, young Hogwin, for letting us know. Perhaps we'd better leave you to guard the other 2 cakes. That is, if you don't mind. Hogwin didn't mind at all. He just had another naughty idea. His wolf trick had worked once, and he could think of no reason why it shouldn't work a second time. Hogwin greedily set about eating his way through Geraldine Donkey's iced fairy delight. Yummy. That was good. There was no one around outside the tent, so again he shouted at the top of his voice, Wolf, wolf, come quick, the wolf's here again. The animals all hurried back to the tent, but just as before they could find no sign of the wolf. Boris had been searching for signs of wolf tracks, and was beginning to get a funny feeling about the missing cakes. You really should have seen it. It was a ginormous wolf. You young hare, you'd better make sure that wolf doesn't show himself around here again. No, sir. Hogwin decided he'd eaten enough cake for one afternoon, and it was probably a good idea not to see any more wolves. He was going to stay well away from the last cake. Golly. Hogwin could not believe his eyes. Bear, bear, bear! Help, help, help! But this time, no one came. Meanwhile, the bear was enjoying the cake. I wonder why that hare keeps shouting wolf. I can see one. Yummy. Still, if he hadn't made all that noise, I wouldn't have found this nice cake. Yum. Hogwin was starting to lose his voice from all the shouting. Eventually, Boris arrived. He was very cross and told Hogwin he didn't believe there were any bears or wolves. But I'll show you, look! But all Boris could see was an empty plate. Now, ladies and gentlemen, young Hogwin Hare is going to show you all how to make cakes appear instead of disappear. Aren't you, Hogwin? Come on, young hare. Get stirring and no slacking. Wolf indeed. No cakes for you for a fortnight. Ha ha!